Week's historic defeat in the Commons on that vote on her withdrawal agreement. But because she had another loss to a Dominic Grieve amendment, she has to come back this afternoon. It's about the 6th Monday in a row that she's had to go to the House of Commons, much more than a Prime Minister would normally have had to. And she's going to have to give a statement saying what Plan B is. And from every indication we've had, Plan B is simply Plan A rebooted. She's going to return her withdrawal agreement to the House of Commons on Tuesday, the 30th, I think it's the 29th, but she is going to try between now and then to do some kind of negotiations with the EU. She has sort of put to one side the cross-party talks that she began last week, having the Lib Dem leader, the SNP leader, meeting with Labour MPs, and it seems her focus is once again on her own backbenchers and Northern Ireland's DUP party, which have a confidence and supply agreement. So they are wanting concessions on the Northern Irish backstop, about some kind of time limit, about unilaterally being able to pull out of it. So far, all the indications from the Brussels side is that this is non-negotiable, but we'll see what exactly Theresa May has up her sleeve in a couple of hours.
Darren, Vincent, we're also hearing about a cross-party move to prevent any hard Brexit. What more can you tell us about that?
That's right. Well, last week, as I mentioned, there was a series of meetings where opposition parties and members of them came out and said that the government wasn't really in a listening mode. Theresa May was still sticking to the script. So they are now looking for other avenues because they don't think the Prime Minister is going to play ball with them now, essentially, that was just a bit of tokenism last week. So they are looking at putting down a new plan tomorrow, which would be by the Labour senior backbencher Yvette Cooper. She is putting down a sort of alteration of the Nick Boles plan. He's a former Conservative minister who was looking at having a kind of Norway-type model, and Yvette Cooper has done some refining of that, and we're expecting her to put down tomorrow. She thinks it could get the support of her own party's leadership, but we'll also see in a couple of minutes the New Zealand Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. She's going into number 10 Downing Street to meet with the British Prime Minister Theresa May. She, in fact, used to work here under Tony Blair back in the 2000s, and she is one of the world leaders who has come here with a message saying no deal would be bad for Britain, it would be bad for a future partnership as well with New Zealand, and is trying to take the Prime Minister away from that course, something which many MPs are saying there was consensus to stop now in the House of Commons.
Vincent McAviney there, looking ahead to that reading of the Plan B later on today. Thank you.